What's up, everybody? It's Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. I said I wasn't going to say that like that again. What's up? I'm Maisha Edmond. I am a certified trichologist in the state of New York. I am also a licensed cosmetologist. Super excited to be here on Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Listen. Today, of course, is Tuesday, and I want to talk about being consistent in trichology, I don't have notes today, but I have a lot on my mind because I know that there are so many things that we could be doing as trichologists to push our business and to march forward. So it is March. It is now the third year that I've been doing trichologists marching forward in the month of March. And I want to talk about consistency today. I want to talk about being consistent. And the question that I pose to myself and I want to pose to you is, are you being as consistent as you need to be as a trichologist? Are you being as consistent as you need to be as a trichologist? Now, why do I even ask that question? I ask it because I feel like sometimes in trichology, we kind of have this thing where we have these ups and downs, right? Because it is not a regulated, it's unregulated in the beauty industry, meaning that anybody, for all intents and purposes, anybody can be a trichologist. Now, we know that's not really true. You want to have the right background. You want to come from a medical background or the beauty industry. You want to come from a licensed cosmetologist kind of background, or barber, somebody that is in aesthetics in some type of way. But the truth of the matter is that if a person decided they wanted to be a trichologist, hey, then guess what? They would probably just take a little class, especially if it's not in person. They would spend their money, take their little class, get their certification. How you doing, sugar-free trichologist? And they would go on about their business. But the honest truth is that, hey, Kamara, you're not a trichologist. What you doing on here? But the truth of the matter is that when you look at being a trichologist, you really have to be consistent. And so we're looking at consistency as far as trichology is concerned. So if you're saying, okay, I'm not making money, if you're saying, and this is like really for any industry, are you doing all that you need to do to stay consistent? So like I was saying, you have these ups and downs in trichology. Thank you. You have these ups and downs in trichology where you're just kind of like, okay, I'm not making the money that I should be making. I'm not really getting the clients that I want to make. I'm not making the waves that I want to make. And so the question needs to turn to yourself and say, okay, am I being as consistent as I need to be? Now, why did I ask myself this question? Because, yes, I'm doing a lot, but sometimes I feel like, wow, maybe I'm not doing anything. Or did I waste time? Am I wasting time? And so I looked at all of the content that I have, all the videos that I've recorded, all the lives that I've done, and they are recorded. And I'm like, I literally can take most of, if not all of the lives that I've done, turn them into ebooks. I can turn them into series. I can make other content out of it. So if I go live for about 10 minutes, I literally can break down that live video to about at least 8 1-minute sections and put a intro and outro on it and put it on TikTok. Or I can create a series. If I've been talking about something for a specific amount of time, I can literally put those videos together in a Google Drive in one folder and sell that as a series. So this is one of the reasons I always talk about doing an LBO. So some time ago, a few years ago, I created something called an LBO, which is the live broadcast outline. And so with the live broadcast outline, you're pretty much creating like topics that you're going to cover. So I'm going to show you. Can you see this? I know you can't see it on Facebook. If I back it up, let me see. No, you can't see it on Facebook, but on Instagram, you can see it. And basically, it is a form that I created to help you break down what you're going to be talking about for the entire week. And so the rule of thumb is this: if you can't pull out 5 sections or 5 things to talk about one topic, is really not worth you talking about. Okay. For example, if I was talking about uh, hair loss issues or building a protocol for hair loss issues. This is for the trichologists. So I'm going to talk about 5 things. I'm going to talk about what to cover. I'm going to talk about the severity. I'm going to talk about the duration. I'll talk about the nutrition or the treatments, and I'll talk about the characteristics, right? Same thing for you. If you were talking about sneakers, 5 things that you could talk about sneakers. If you could talk about 5 things, then you can break those things into 5 things. And therefore, you're able to really build a whole series. If you can build a series, you literally can go live for free on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and you can go live, share the information, let people start to interact with it. You can actually take it down, right? After you take it down, then you could put an intro and outro on it, create a workbook or an ebook for it, and then put it into like a Google Drive or something where it can be an evergreen and you can begin to promote it. But if you're not being consistent, you're not going to be able to talk about things long enough to gain traction. Does that make sense? So when you think about being a really good trichologist, not just a good trichologist, but a great trichologist, it really is going to be based on your consistency. Why do we see you for 3 weeks straight and then we don't see you at all for like 3 months, right? So it's really about you being consistent. What you're saying, absolutely, what you have to offer, how you are providing value to your clients and to those people that are like, you know what, I have hair loss, right? I've noticed shedding. I've noticed breakage. I've changed my diet and I noticed that my hair is acting a little different. My hair used to do a different thing when I used to wash it and blow dry it at home, but now it's doing ABC. Or I'm on medication, or I've stopped medication. I just had a baby. All of these things are going to make a difference for your clients. So then we need you to be consistent so that you're given the information that the client may need. Also, when you're consistent, especially as a trichologist, then it lets people know that you have answers, and then they'll reach out to you for your free 15-minute consultation or for a full consultation where they can come into the office and get the information from you. So this is my thing. And my question for you today: are you being as consistent as you need to be? Are you being as consistent as you need to be as a trichologist? And so when you do that, you can really bet on the fact that you are going to begin to make the revenue that you want to make. So yeah, I don't know if anybody has any questions. Really not anything to question, but what information do you have right now? What are you posting right now? What have you posted that you could actually beef up and make it bigger and like extend it or expand it so that you are able to create series, right? So that you're able to make videos, so that you're able to create ebooks and workbooks is a really, really big deal. Oh, point of housekeeping. I'm live on Instagram at trichology_911, live on Facebook, Maisha Edmond, Trichology 911, and I'm live on YouTube. So yeah, there's that. Also, you see above my head on Facebook, group mentorship is starting in April. The link, I think the link. Thank you. Oh my God, somebody just subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. The wait list is about to go live. I said that last week. Why didn't I do it? Not being consistent. So I'm going to do that as soon as I get off. So group mentorship is going live for April. If you want to learn about hair and scalp malady solutions, not I've been to trichology training, I went to school and I know what I'm doing, but do you know the business behind the business of trichology? It's really important. So if you want to learn how to create your own solutions for hair and scalp maladies, looking at introspective ways to serve your clients. That's going to be really good. Also, I have something called the Zacharias effect. You want to learn that because that has been like a really big thing for me for being successful in trichology. Prevention versus reaction, right? So, and I think I talked about this before. There are a few trichologists that are like, okay, now I am a preventative care trichologist, which means that they don't wait till their clients come to them with no hair or bald spots or really hard scalp issues that they cannot help the client to remedy, but they are getting in front of hair loss and scalp issues. That's going to be really, really big. And so also keys to making $10,000 a week as a trichologist is going to be a really, really big thing for you. So if you are not maximizing what you have as a trichologist, if you are not looking at the lives that you've done, the things that you've posted, even as simple as getting rid of old classes that you have put up because you're doing the class again. You want to make sure that you're cleaning out your social media and all that other stuff. So I hope I helped you. I want to encourage you, be consistent today. Make sure that you are going live. Make sure that you are posting. Make sure that you are taking care of your email list. Make sure that you're sending out the newsletters if you told people you were sending out the newsletters. And for me, make sure that your links are live when you tell the people that your links are live. So let me see what else. Right now, the powwows are going on. Week 1 is complete. If you want to join me for the powwows where I talk about business strategies as a trichologist, you can join me on Friday nights at 11 p.m. Or if you're not a night owl, then you can join me on Mondays at 12 p.m. for 1 hour of Powwow Power, where I'm talking about your trichology business, how to build it, how to make money, and really going over the things that are missing in your business. And if you want that full thing, me giving you all of my networking, really supporting you and building your business from the ground up, you want to join me for mentorship. The link will be up, it will be open, and you can sign up for it as soon as the link goes live. Give me about an hour, but I'm going to go on now, make sure everything is right, make sure all the links are right. All right. So that was it. Just a small talk. So trichologists, continue to march forward. I can't wait to see you guys again. Have a great day. Happy hair growing.